Good morning, Gary Chronister. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm here this morning to show you to make this card with you or one similar to it. So this is using the Pretty Party kit that Stampin' Up! Brought out the 1st of May, and I am doing a class on that kit. And so I wanted to have a video recording, and I thought it would be fun to make another one not using the Pretty Party kit. So today I'm going to just use supplies that we have, and I'm going to use the balloon Festoon, which I did use for this one also. And I am using the Beautiful Ordinary Life paper. So this is really a fun paper because it has lots of, set that aside, I'll pull this in. It has lots of fun things in it. It has stripes, it has polka dots, it has this sheet that looks like clouds. Look at that. That's what I use for my balloons. That's a perfect one for balloons because it's just got a lot of variety. Look at those cute stripes. That would be adorable on this too. But then on the back, it has these great images or designs, black and white designs. So here's one of the papers. You can see I've made a mess out of this packet. And the back is the polka dotted. Let's see, what else have we got? This is the one I'm using today. Let's see, there should be 6 different sheets. The striped has the plant, the leaf. Oh, this one. Okay, I should have pulled these out before, huh? Okay, here I have, looks like a beehive. Isn't that pretty? And on the back, we have a design. And there should be one more. Oh, the pink one. This is pretty. That one. And on the back, it has the little bird tracks, is what I would call them. So anyway, this is a great pack of just a good variety of designs and kind of fun to work with. I have done some other things with it, obviously. As you can see, it's all cut up. Some of it is. And I enjoyed working with that. So today we're going to use that. I have already cut my balloons. I used the balloon Festoon dies to cut my balloons. So they are already cut and they are cut out of that paper. You can see there's black and white on the back. So we'll set those aside. We're going to make a Z-fold card, and I'm going to show you how I lined up those balloons so that they're not showing through. Whoops, that one is a little bit, but the front of the balloon is showing through, so that's okay. Actually, that one could even go higher and show through more. So let's do that when we make our card. So this, the Z-fold, I start with a piece of 8.5 by 11, and this is the thick cardstock, and I'm going to score it at 2 1/8. Get our scoring blade here, and 4 1/4 to start with. Okay, now I'm going to turn it the other way, and I'm going to cut it at 5 1/2. So that's my card base. And then I'm going to just cut a piece off of this one that is 2 1/2. And that's going to hold my balloon. So you can see I have quite a bit left here that I could do something with. And not for this card though. Okay, and then I've cut all my mats. All these sizes, all these measurements will be on my blog at stampwithdeb.com. So let's start with this piece, and we're just going to fold that just like that. I have an edge there that I don't like. So I'm going to get my 2 tools here, and I'm going to start with my bone folder and just kind of get rid of that top edge there. That's kind of nasty looking. And it looks okay now. Okay. If it's an uneven, or not an uneven, but a rough cut, I will use these little sanding blocks. And you can buy them on Amazon, of course. Everything's on Amazon, right? And one side's rougher, one side's soft. So you just take that little sanding block and just go right along the edge here. I like to do it this way and then come back and just do it that way. And that cleans that off. So if you have a rough edge, it's time to change your blade is probably what's wrong. But sometimes it's easier to just sand for a little bit longer. Okay, I'm using Pool Party for the inside of my card or to complement my white. So let me grab my adhesives here, which I forgot to grab. Where's my tape runner? Okay, we're using green glue today. Since I'm not seeing my tape runner, it's probably laying around here somewhere. So I have already cut this, and maybe we're going to use green glue, maybe we're not. Come on, come on. Let's shake it down. Sometimes I can just pull that little bit out. Okay, you want to know another trick? Here, let me show you another trick. I have lots of tricks. If something doesn't work, I am the master at making it work. Okay, so I'm going to take, this is a dental flossing tool, a dental tool, that, and I will just stick that down in there, because that's usually all it takes is just a little bit of, there we go, just to get the top of that. And then I will clean that off so I can reuse it. It doesn't have to go in the trash. Let me grab a tissue. How about that? That'll clean it off. And just wipe that glue off of there. Good enough that I can use it again. Okay, now my glue should work. Look at that, perfect every time. Okay, so we're going to attach this to the inside of our card to start with. And on the card, the original card that I made, I used some paper from another paper from a paper pumpkin. The group that's doing this, part of the group that's doing this card this month is my paper pumpkin group. We chose not to use the paper pumpkin this month, but to get this kit and do it instead. So I am using, sometimes I'll have stuff left over from paper pumpkin and I'll use that for the next one that comes up, the next paper pumpkin group, or who knows what. So anyway, so these are cut at 1 7/8 by 5 1/4, these Pool Party pieces. And those are on. Okay, now, before I do the next part, I've already cut these. These are cut at 1 5/8. And I'm going to, because I don't have this little design in the background, I am going to stamp something. So I'm going to place them together just like that. And in Balloon Festoon, there is a little streamer. That's what I want to call it. And I'm going to stamp that in, I think I'll do it in Pool Party. And just in staying with the colors. I'm afraid, what else can I do? Flirty Flamingo. That might work as well. Calypso Coral. No, I think I'm going to stay with the Pool Party. Okay, so let's grab a Pool Party stamp pad. My goodness, where is it? There it is. Okay. This one looks like he's getting to the point he needs re-inked. And I'm going to grab a little piece of paper to stamp off on, just to make sure that everything stamps okay. And of course, those are all hidden away too. Okay, got it. So let's see how this is going to stamp for us this morning. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to stamp right across here. I'm probably going to get ink on my table. Maybe, maybe not. And then I'm also going to stamp across here. Oops, no, across here. Because this is going to go on the inside. Just like that. Okay, and we are done with the pool party. All right, so now we can put this on the inside. Just like that. And I'm sure you guys have noticed that I have the 1/8 inch here and I have a 1/16 of an inch border here. It doesn't matter which one you use. Um, the instructions that I put up are for the 1/16 of an inch. So if you know what, I'll change them to an 1/8. I'll change them so they're the larger instructions, the larger borders. That way it'll match. Do you guys know you can always change the matting? Okay, so there is the beginning. Now, before we put this on, I am going to stamp and I'm going to put my balloons on. So one of the things that you need to know is, I think this is the wrong one. Is this the one I want, or is this the one that was left over? Oh, that's 2.5. It just looks small. Okay, you need to know that this is going to be the front. Okay, so these are going to Z-fold, and it's going to attach like this. So the large section here is going to attach to the small section. The small section is going to attach to the large. Okay. I probably should have cut that down so it would show all the way around, but I didn't. Okay. So, we're going to start with happy birthday on the front. And let's check this and make sure it's stamping well. It is. So, and you guys know if you leave it set a little bit longer, it's better. It's just the nature of it. Then the ink soaks into the paper and you get a better image. Sometimes it doesn't quite grab at the very, very beginning. Okay, let's start attaching our balloons. So let's see, I think I wanted these 3 together. Come on, I can't get them. I can't pick them up off this glass table. It doesn't want to let me have them. I just need to see if I have those two. Okay, these are the 3 that we're going to go together on the front. So these 3 are going to go here on the front of our card. So I'm just going to put some adhesive on the bottom portion. The top portion is not going to get attached. And I want them to stick up pretty good. Now you could use more balloons if you want. I'm using 2 large ones and a small one here. I want to make sure that it stays within the boundaries of my card. I'm going to move this one down a little and over a little because this is going on the front, so I could put dimensionals on this one. Let me grab some dimensionals. That would be fun to pop him on. The ones on the inside I would keep flat. Could probably go good distance up on that balloon. And we'll pop that one up just like that. Okay, for your center, you have 2 balloons. Now, when I do this, I want to make sure that these balloons are hidden behind, and they will be. So that is the thing. I want to make sure that they're hidden behind, and I don't think that'll be any problem. Unless I get carried away here and don't pay attention, right? Okay, so this one can go up pretty high, but I want him hidden behind that so that when it's closed, I don't see the back of it. Okay. And then this one, and because it's on the inside, I would not put a dimensional on this one. Mm, you know, you could put that anywhere you wanted, but that's the main balloon. And then the third one, if it shows, it would be fine. So if I put this one way up here, it would then it would show. Yeah, that would be cute. Right up and through there. Can I do that? I can. So I want to be careful though, because remember, this is going to fold up. So when you're putting these on, you want to make sure that you're aware of where your balloons are and how it's going to fold. Okay, so this is going to fold up. I'm going to just kind of tuck that in so that it's showing. It's going to be fine just like that because it's going to fold. It's barely on there, so let's move it a little bit. I don't mind it showing. I think it's fun if it shows. And then this one is going to go here. Now you could stamp another greeting down here, especially since we have plenty of room there. You could stamp the little tails or die cut the tails. I did not choose to do that because I wanted to put another greeting down here on the one that I made. Okay, so now we're going to attach this to our card. So remember this wide section, the wider section is going to go to the front. So we're going to put adhesive there, but not too far because we only have a little section to attach it to. So this is going to attach here. I am going to line it up with the outside of my card. And then you fold it up. Put some adhesive on this panel, and on this panel you can put it all over. On the back one, you can put it all over because you're going to line that up with the edge here. And your card folds up perfectly. And there is our balloon festoon card. It's a Z-fold card. It's kind of fun. Thank you for joining me today. For those who have taken the class, this is here for your reference, so you will know how to put your card together. Thank you so much, and I'm here every Wednesday morning at 11 a.m. Pacific time. Be sure to join me again. I love having you here with me. And comment. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you think I should have done something differently, or if you have any questions, please put them in the comments, and I will get back to you. You can even comment after this is over. You can leave me a comment if you're watching it in a rewatch, a rerun, a rewatch, a rerun. If you're watching it later, not live. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye-bye.